You are not spending money. You are watching free videos, reading free blogs, downloading free PDFs. It feels smart. But what if free astrology is quietly costing you years? Let's be clear from the beginning. Free content is not the enemy. In fact, free content is a beautiful entry point. It introduces you to ideas. It sparks curiosity. It opens doors. The problem is not starting with free. The problem is staying there. Because free learning without structure often turns into endless wandering. Free content feels safe. There is no commitment, no pressure, no accountability. You can watch today, ignore tomorrow, return next month. There is no system pulling you forward. And that freedom feels good, but freedom without direction often becomes drift. Ask yourself something honestly. How long have you been learning astrology? 6 months? 2 years? 5 years? And in that time, has your confidence increased proportionately? Or are you still hesitant to read a full chart independently? Don't answer quickly. Really think about it. Free content rarely gives you a progressive roadmap, clear learning stages, feedback on your mistakes, correction of flawed reasoning. It gives information, but information without structure doesn't automatically turn into skill. And astrology is a skill, a thinking skill, a judgment skill, a synthesis skill. Those cannot develop randomly. Here is a pattern many learners fall into. You watch a video about planetary strength, next one about dashas, then compatibility, then transits, then remedies. Each one is interesting, each one is useful in isolation. But no one is telling you what should you master first, what are you not ready for yet, what are you misunderstanding. So you feel busy, but you are not necessarily progressing. You must understand that time is the real currency. Most people hesitate to invest money. Very few hesitate to spend years. That's the paradox. You will protect your wallet carefully, but your time leaks silently. And the truth is, years of scattered learning is often equal to months of structured training. The real question is not, is this course expensive? It is, how expensive is staying stuck? If you have been circling the same level for years, this is not about guilt, it's about clarity. Free content can inspire you, but it rarely builds mastery. If you are ready to move beyond exposure into structured growth, then you need progression, not playlists. Our level based programs are designed exactly for that shift. Details are in the description, but keep listening. This part matters. When you consume enough free content, you feel involved. You recognize terms, you understand discussions, you can even explain basic ideas to others. But involvement is not advancement. It's possible to feel in astrology without actually developing deep competence. And that illusion can last years. Here is the 5 year scenario. Imagine there are two learners. Both start at the same time. One relies entirely on free resources, the other eventually transitions into structured mentorship. 5 years later, the first knows many disconnected ideas. The second has integrated thinking. The first still asks, what does this combination mean? The second asks, how does this chart's overall theme express itself? That difference is not intelligence, it's structure. Free content is designed to attract attention. It gives you highlights, interesting pieces, digestible explanations. It rarely gives you discipline because discipline requires commitment and commitment requires investment. Not just financial, but mental and emotional. You don't have to reject free content, but you do have to decide whether it's your foundation or just your starting point. If you want to stay a curious learner, free may be enough. But if you want to become competent and confident, structure becomes non negotiable. Enrollment is open, but enroll only if you are ready to stop drifting and start progressing. Sometimes it's not about money, sometimes it's about safety. As long as you stay in the free zone, you are not fully committed. You can say, I am still exploring. But once you invest in structured learning, you are making a statement, I am serious. And seriousness changes your identity. That shift can feel intimidating. Free astrology doesn't cost money, but it can cost years of slow growth, repeated confusion, shaky confidence, surface level understanding, and eventually frustration. Not because astrology is unclear, but because your learning lacked design. Today, ask yourself one question. Are you protecting your money or protecting your comfort zone? If you are ready to move from endless exposure to structured competence, comment below, I choose progression over drift. And if you are serious about compressing years of wandering into focused growth, take the next step. Because free astrology can inspire you. But if you stay there too long, it might quietly cost you the one thing you can't get back: time.